I'm always looking for what's new. I'm always writing songs, and the primary instrument I use for that is the guitar. When I was, a teenager to now, I always have one around. There's always an acoustic on the couch. There's always a rack full of guitars ready to be plugged into a wall full of amps. So it's just a very dynamic instrument. It can be played aggressively, you can get very aggressive sounds, or it can be a very beautiful thing. So it's just an inspiring instrument. And what I love about guitar in general is that one to the next feels very different. I started playing guitar at around 12 years old, but I remember taking it seriously the 8th grade. I definitely spent a lot of time locked in a room playing. That's all I do now anyway. Favorite guitar player of all time, by far, is Jimmy Page. It just happens to be that a lot, if not all, of my favorite guitar players were Gibson guys. As a guitar player, I front my own band called The New Regime. On album, I write, play, and sing everything, and put together the band live to perform the music. But I also play drums in a couple other bands. I play drums in Nine Inch Nails, and I also play in Angels and Airwaves. So Tom's a Gibson guy. I'm always working on music myself. It feels fantastic. You know what? And I usually like thinner necks a lot, but this one's on the chunkier side, but it's really comfortable. Like if I walk into a shop or if I pick something up, the first thing I do is just kind of grab here and see what that's like. For whatever reason, I've always enjoyed a heavy guitar, so the fact that this is non-weight relieved, just for my taste, it makes it feel like a more substantial instrument. I love this finish. I always have. I love the kind of vintage appointments of these vintage style tuners, P90s, the finish, especially looking up close, it's got that nice translucent thing where you can see a bit of the wood grain. TV yellow is a finish that I think probably every company under the sun has done a version of. But I think it always comes back to this guitar specifically. But sound-wise, it's incredible, and I just love the how much you can get out of the two pickups, even if you're in the middle position. In particular, you really notice a really broad range of dynamics with just the volume knob, which, as clean as you can be. A little more bite. A little more. All of that from just playing with a volume knob. That's what I love about these guitars. I don't know how you could possibly get more out of a pickup with just a volume knob. So, super versatile. I see no genre that this guitar would not be at home in. There's a sound that is distinctly Gibson in the middle position that I think is even more distinct with P90s, because there's that little level of clarity. So I love this guitar. I think it sounds fantastic, and I hope to see more of that.